Hello everyone, I'm Paul and today we're solving problem 1523, count add numbers in an interval range. This is easy and here we show you my thought process and efficient solution. We are given two integers, low and high, so let's say that low is 1 and high is 3. And we need to return the count of add numbers in between. So if low is 1 and high is 3, all the possible numbers are 1, 2, and 3. And here we have two add numbers, these two, so the result is 2. Now, maybe you are thinking about iterating every number in between low and high. The problem is down here in the constraints. The difference between low and high can be up to 10 to the power of 9. This means that we can't solve this in big O of n time complexity because n is very big. We need to think about something more efficient. And this is one possible solution. We know that roughly half of the numbers in this range are odd. So if we consider only left and right bounds, we have three different scenarios. One is both numbers are odd. And that's this scenario. Here we can take the total amount of elements within this range, divide it by 2 and round up the result. Here the total amount of elements is given by height minus low plus 1. And if we divide this by 2, the result is 1.5 and we need to round up the result, so this is 2. That's how we get this 2. We have another scenario, which is both numbers are even. Let's say that low is 2, high is 4, so these are all the possible numbers. And here we can do something very similar. We take the total amount of numbers here, so we do high minus low plus 1, and we need to divide this by 2 and round down the result. So this is 2, 3, and 3 divided by 2 is 1.5, and if we round down the result, this is 1. So we only have one odd number, and we return 1. And we have one final scenario, which is we have one even bound and one odd bound. So let's say that low is 1, high is 4. These are the 4 available numbers, and we know that exactly half of these numbers are odd. So we do high minus low plus 1. This is the total amount of numbers, and this divided by 2 is the result. And this is 2. So finally we return 2. So as you can see, this is a math problem that we are solving in big O of 1 time and space complexity. So with this in mind, now let's go with the code. We have three possible scenarios here. If low modulo 2 is 1 and high modulo 2 is also 1, meaning if both numbers are odd, here we return the total amount of elements, high minus low plus 1, and this divided by 2. And we need to round up the result, so here we use the word ceil. Now, if low modulo 2 is 0 and high modulo 2 is also 0, we do something very similar. We return the amount of elements, high minus low plus 1, divided by 2, and we need to round down the result, so we use this division. Finally, else, this means that we have one odd and one even. So in this case, we just return the total amount of elements, high minus low plus 1, divided by 2. And as you can see, we are repeating code here. This and this are the same, so we can just remove this. And here we say else. And that's it. This is the entire code. So now let's submit this and see if it works. As you can see, this works and it's very efficient. So if you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.